the challenge of being active. So this is another reinvention style challenge. And the idea behind this one is to become active. Maybe you're already active. And that was the case for me. I was already active. I've done all these challenges, by the way, that I'm suggesting to you guys. And they're tough, so I know how it goes. So feel free. We can always talk about these things. When it comes to physical challenge, I was always doing physical challenge in a way of kind of proving myself to be the best. My goal was already ahead of me, and I was there before I even got there. It was really about pushing myself to the max, being able to do my best, be the best, and keep moving forward. However, after kind of addressing that more appropriately, I came back to fitness and exercise, and in this way, I didn't have my motivation wasn't the same, so it wasn't as aggressive in a way, or as focused in kind of one outcome, lifting the heaviest. It had a lot more to do with the actual interaction with the movement. So now when I'm doing an exercise, and this is the challenge, by the way, when you're doing your exercise, don't just focus on the end outcome of the exercise. Focus on the in between. Where is your weight in the exercise? Is it too heavy on your right, on the left? Does it feel the same? When you push the weight, is it equal on both sides? Do you feel strain in a different place other than where you think you should be feeling it? After you finish the exercise, was that fun? Was it not fun? Did you just do it to do it in that way that we have to look at it again and do something different? Because exercise always starts with play, and if you can't play, exercise is going to always be very boring. Very, very boring. So, in this way, I'm challenging you to interact with your exercises differently. And if you have not yet really kind of hopped on the activity wagon to becoming more active, I want you to start with play. Find something interesting that's a little bit more movement oriented. Experience it. What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? What did you feel was stopping you from really engaging in it? What would you like to improve on after this experience? Would you like to do it again? Uh, what other areas do you think that would also be beneficial? These are the questions we have to kind of ask ourselves with this interaction with movement. The idea of movement altogether is to make sure that you're capable of really living life and enjoying an experience. I'm going to share a quick kind of story with you to give you the experience side of what I'm talking about. So, a long time ago, well, a few years ago, I went to one of the falls by Niagara Falls, and there's this huge kind of platform we could sit down and look over the falls and see everything that was happening and how beautiful it was. And that was my first experience. I sat up there with my friend and we kind of took it all in. And then I got the idea of, well, I think it's possible to go down there and see it from the other angle. So we traversed forests, logs, trees, wet leaves, bugs, all those kind of interesting elements. And we pushed ourselves, walked a few kilometers, and we got to the falls again. But this time we were from the bottom looking up. And that was where the experience was, in the getting there, in to be able to look at it at a different view than everybody else. This achievement that we did on our own through our dedication and motivation and through seeing the opportunity allowed me to really take in the beauty of the falls. And I want to challenge you to try to find these moments in your activities, to find the moments of play, of pleasure, of enjoyment, of creativity, so that you can really take the full experience out of it, not just make it mechanical.